Joining us now in Studio B is Paige Hunt Barker of fourth-ranked BYU women's soccer. Paige, nice to have you back in Studio B.
Thank you.
What's
I'm glad
up?
to be here.
Do you feel like a veteran yet?
Yes, kind of. I still, in some aspects, feel like a freshman, but, it's crazy that the time's gone by.
I know. I looked on the roster. I was like, Paige is a senior? Like, when did that happen? But you went on a mission, and this has been a fun kind of, 5.5-year journey, I guess?
I know, yeah. Since my mission kind of split up my seasons, I feel like I started over when I came back from a mission, but now I'm close to the end, which is crazy. But
When did you feel like, okay, I'm back after the mission? Like, what was there a game or a moment where you're like, okay, I'm back, I'm 100%?
Yeah, I feel like a little into the season, the 2015 season, I still was a little bit shaky, but about halfway through, I was like, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm good to go. Jen, put me where you need me to go. And this year, I feel better than ever. So we're 100%.
And that's interesting because this is a new thing with the new age for girls to go out a little earlier on their missions at 19. BYU hasn't really dealt with this yet. Yet there are several return missionaries. I noticed on the women's basketball team, they're like 3 or 4 now. What was that like to be kind of one of the first to go on a mission, then come back, and now the training staff has to deal with you in a different way, right?
Right. I love it. I think it's exciting, and the training staff has handled it really well. It's something that obviously I've never done before. But I think it's cool that they're supporting the girls on going on missions, and then when they come back, they have faith that they'll be able to get back into shape. So
was it an advantage in any way? Because that's the conversation among opponents in football, especially, is like, oh, they're so old and mature physically. Was it an advantage or a disadvantage physically?
I think it's a disadvantage physically, at least for females, because it's a little bit different, I would say, just from my personal experience. But you are more mature when you come home, so maybe the social aspect is a little different. That's an advantage. You're not as emotional with maybe coaching decisions. You're just take it a little bit more mature.
You're like,
Yeah.
fine, Jen.
Yeah.
Before my mission, I would have complained, but now I'm cool.
No, but I don't know, it's different physically for sure.
I will take that feedback and I will implement it in a
You
positive
just have a
fashion.
different perspective, I guess.
Jen, will you commit to letting me play? Can I start senior night? Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Will you?
Paige Hunt Barker with us on BYU Sports Nation. What kind of emotions do you anticipate on Saturday in the West Coast Conference regular season finale, battling for a championship still? And, I mean, it's technically senior night, but we anticipate BYU will have some home games in the tournament as well.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of emotion. There's a lot on the line, especially the championship. When we didn't know, it wasn't in our control if we even had the championships. We were all watching LMU and Pepperdine and how that played out. But now that we have a chance to win it, we're all in. And we're going to play hard. We're going to prepare the same that we do for every game. That doesn't really change because we want to play hard and win. But also that it's senior night. Like you said, we'll have more home games, hopefully. But just the fact that it's senior night, I don't know, there's electricity in the air, and you want to live up to the expectation.
You're all the way up to number 4 in the country. Do you like being ranked that high? Because you get a good game from the opponent every time.
Yeah, I think we love it. We love the challenge. Jen always says we have a target on our backs, which is true. We get everyone's best game. But when they play us their best, we get better. And so we like it for sure.
That's that mature perspective again, right
Yeah,
there.
before your mission, you would not have said that.
I'd have been
But
like,
now,
no, we're so scared.
but now that you went on one, you're so different.
What's been your favorite memory from this 15 win, 2 losses, and 1 tie season so far?
Wow. I'm not sure. I think just the win against Utah, that was really fun. The win against LMU, because they had a home winning streak for the longest time, and we broke their winning streak, so that was
On
amazing.
ESPNU as
Yeah,
well. That's
yeah.
cool.
So that was a fun game as well. But I think that the most important memories that are going to be made and will be my favorite is going to be Saturday and into the NCAA tournament for sure.
Boom. The best is yet to come. Your mission president in Indianapolis was one Steve Cleveland.
Yep.
Who is a good friend of ours. What's it like to still see President Cleveland around town?
I love it. I love it. He comes to my games, and when I see him up in the stands, I just can't stop smiling because he's an amazing guy, and he still loves BYU, and he loves athletes. He loves athletics. So he's so supportive, and it's just fun to have him him around so I can actually see him than just calling him, catching up.
Does he scold you when you get a yellow card or you're a little bit too physical?
That behavior is not acceptable.
No, he is like, whoa, that's not the missionary that I knew. Maybe it's a little shocking, but
Why do you feel like this team is special? And I use that word and ask that question because you draw comparisons to the 2012 team that went to the Elite Eight. Why do
Yeah.
you feel like that is a fair comparison?
I think because we do have a lot of talent, and talent isn't enough though. You have to have a lot of work and people who are driven and to be in sync with each other. I think we all play well. We've played together, like Michelle Murphy and I have played either with each other or against each other our whole lives. And Elena Medeiros and I, we played with each other all through high school. We just have a vibe going that I think is really strong. And the whole team, we have this theme going. It's called 28 Strong. And so the girls who maybe don't get the minutes that they want, they're not mad. They're not like sad or, they don't hold that over the heads of those that are playing. But we're all unified. We're all supporting each other, which is awesome.
Okay, we need to grant you some BYU Sports Nation karma for your match on Saturday and moving forward into the postseason. So the Gregorian chants are going. It has been transferred to Paige Hunt Barker.